I do think you should get back into acting. I think that.
Thanks, man.
I think you were good enough at it where I want to see you. I want to see you on the silver screen again. They should make Draft Day 2.
Mm-hmm. I just told my mom this weekend about how you were in Draft Day. She was shocked.
Chad died. It won't be right.
Oh, true. Chadwick Boseman.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, if they showed the end of your career and then you transitioned to becoming a general manager,
that'd be lit. Or a coach, that'd be fire.
And and it's set in Montana, so Kevin Costner will be in it again.
I was gonna say,
hey, you know, it'd be fun. Let's do it.
Grind.
Let's do it. I'm so down to do this with you if you're down. Let's write a script for Draft Day 2.
Okay.
Like, you ain't down to do this shit.
No, I'm on it. Yeah, I mean, I've already got one of the stars of Draft Day 1 attached by name to it, so I'm in.
And it would be I'll co-write it.
Now,
this could have legs.
The problem with Draft Day is if it didn't have the actual NFL logos in it, if it didn't have the official licenses that were applied to the movie, that movie would have sucked. But because it had, I was looking at like a Browns helmet and a Jaguars helmet, and they had all the team names. I was like, this movie's awesome. This is just like the real thing.
It gave it a little fervor for sure. But it was a good script, dog. The way it flipped at the end, I didn't hate it, man. When I first read the script, I was like, that wasn't bad. And then how they did it, I also liked like the graphics and shit that they used, like for each city. That was very inviting.
Yeah,
that was dope.
And listen, if we do Draft Day 2, we could just write into history like the Cleveland Browns had a dynasty and they won 7 Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
And at least people in Cleveland would go see that just to
easily.
Just
I think we can corner that market for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, we're making a movie just for Cleveland.
Hell yeah.
Do it.
All right, respect. But Draft Day 2, yeah, I'm down. I'm down to work on it.
Let's do it.
I'm trying to think of what storylines your character could take. What was your character all about? I forget.
I was like a little bit. I was a hothead coming out, but I was very I was emotional. I was very grateful, but I was a hothead a little bit.
And his dad was Terry Crews.
My dad was Terry Crews.
Yeah, what was Terry Crews like?
It was really cool, man. He's the one that made me most comfortable on set. I think I told the story before, but he was like, when I first got there, like I was like super intent on like, I don't want to be the football player here because I'm the football player. I wanted to be, I didn't want to waste anybody's time. You know what I'm saying? So like, I was like, I knew my lines. I was not going to fuck up. And so as we start in our first scene, he fucks up. He fucks up a couple of times, and I'm like, what the fuck? You keep fucking up. And then we take a break, and he's like, hey, you're really good at memorizing your lines. And I told him what I just told y'all, and I was like, I just didn't want to. And he's like, I mean, I respect it, but nah, fuck up. He's like, fuck up, man, because say it just gets the jitters out. It just you get to play with the role a little bit, do different things. Like fuck up on purpose. It's okay. He said that film ain't going nowhere. So he really made me more comfortable in the scene and stuff. So shout out to Terry.
He seems like such a cool dude.
He really is. He is who he like says he is. He's like super energetic, nice, calm, really good dude, man.
Love to hear that.
Draft Day 2.
Yeah.
What is your character? What mischief has your character gotten into over the course of the last 9 years, 10 years?
Yeah.
What if you're an analyst now?
Ooh, I could be the analyst and show that side of that. Yeah.
Or a podcaster. A sports podcaster.
A little far-fetched, don't you think?
Yeah.
Maddie's trying to get us in the movie.
You've moved into a media role, and Sonny Weaver has fallen on some hard times as the GM. Well, I'm going full 180 from what you did. The Browns have sucked. I know this is far-fetched. The Browns are not very good. Sonny Weaver's had some bad drafts, and you are now put in the position of having to criticize him by virtue of doing your job. And that leads to some tension in you and Sonny's relationship. I've not worked it out past there, but I think that's a start.
So much so that I'm criticizing him so good, but so bad in his mind, but it's very accurate criticism that he's like, yo, we got to talk. Like, why are you blasting me? And so we end up meeting to the minds. And then I end up giving him some ideas that he loves. So then he tries to hire me later on as the GM. That's a fire little script.
People get paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to do what we just did in 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
So Sonny Weaver, how about this? He's been fired by the Browns. Arian, you've shifted into a media role, and you're talking about where they screwed up. You're like, the only good draft pick that he made was me. Look at all these Pro Bowls that I've got.
Ray Jennings.
Okay.
Before I got injured. And then you're on TV and you get a job. You end up getting hired by the Browns to be their GM. And then you hire Sonny as he works for you now.
Oh wow.
I think we've got a couple winners here.
Yeah, I think we can't go wrong either way here.
Okay.
This is how
That'd be
Good Will
fun.
Hunting started, and now they're Oscar winners.
Yeah, but they were like 23 at the time, right?
I'm 23.
Okay, yeah, good point. I forget sometimes. Not everyone in the world is my age.
So was Billy.